Did you vote for this? Inflation, up. Unemployment, up. Gilt yields, up. Mortgage rates, up. An economy, crashing. I'm going to build 1.5 million homes, even though they're behind already and have got absolutely no chance of doing it. I'm going to bring a secret Islamophobia law in. Now she's backtracked on that as well. I'm going to bring in workers' rights, making it impossible for companies to hire anybody. In fact, what I'm going to do is secretly plot behind my leader's back and get him removed from power. A hopeless charisma vacuum. An empty suit with nothing to offer anybody. A personal and professional life shrouded in complete secrecy. An authoritarian that wants to take away your free speech, your right to vote, and destroy British culture by telling you that he wants to bring immigration down, yet doing the complete opposite. The Home Office wasn't fit for purpose in the first place, but it certainly isn't now, with Yvette Cooper in charge, increasing the number of non-crime hate incidents that police must investigate. Wants police to police social media, rather than actually going out on the streets and fighting crime. Never wants to talk about the small boats, never wants to talk about immigration, and she's so rarely seen anymore, I wonder if she's just a hologram. Wants to spend £836 billion of our money on net stupid zero. Wants to destroy the British countryside with solar farms, tens of thousands of acres of solar farms. And tells you that renewable energy is cheaper than gas and electric. Look at the prices, it's not. And is increasing subsidies on your bills to fund green energy. Wanker. The former head of education at Stonewall gave in to all the public sector bodies as soon as he came to office. Gave in to the NHS with huge pay rises. We've solved the crisis. Look at all the new appointments we've created. Starmer said it was 4.5 million. It's not. People are just being moved from waiting list to waiting list and not a single thing has changed. He promised reform of the NHS and has been completely ineffectual. And yes, he speaks well in the media, but you've only got to meet the guy to know that he is full of shit. A fake solicitor, trade and business secretary, someone who has to lie on his CV, has never worked in trade, never worked in business, never owned a business, doesn't know anything about finance at all. And again, when he speaks in the media, he doesn't look good, he doesn't sound good, he isn't on top of his brief, and the lights may be on, but there's certainly nobody home. Department for Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall decided to cut the winter fuel payments for pensioners. Then announced that they were cutting the PIP payments for people as well and cutting the welfare budget by about $5 billion per year. She then decided to roll back on all of those things because she was scared to death that they were going to lose the vote. This woman wants to freeze pensioners and stop disabled people, genuine disabled people that is, getting access to benefits while she lives in her millionaire's mansion in Notting Hill claiming her energy bills from you. A Justice Secretary that has no idea what she is doing. Someone that seemed pretty happy to allow a new law to pass where white people would be treated differently and more harshly under the law than ethnic minorities because of so-called cultural differences. A woman whose only solution to the overcrowding in prisons, instead of deporting nearly 12,000 foreign criminals from our jails, her solution was to release many prisoners, many dangerous ones, 25%-ish of which have already been recalled to prison, and the other 75 are probably up to no good as well, so they can put people like Wayne O'Rourke and Lucy Conley behind bars for silly social media posts. A fat waste of space who decide to target our allies in Israel and give money to former Al-Qaeda members and leaders, like the new leader of Syria. Someone who decided that Hamas are actually better than Israel by sanctioning Israeli ministers and funding the UN RWA all over again, which hires Hamas terrorists in the Gaza Strip. Britain's reputation is not growing under David Lammy. What's happening is his waistline is getting bigger. That's growing substantially because he flies around the world on his private jet, drinking and eating until his heart is content. If you voted for this lot, you're a moron.